So, Big G, you've been on fire here the last month. You got 8 home runs, 21 RBIs, hitting over 335. But for me, your biggest home run of the year came in the first week. You strike out 5 times, you handle it amazing. You strike out 5 times again, and you do a great job. To me, you set the tone about who Big G was. Tell me what made you deal with that in such a great way.
Well, I knew it was going to be a long season either way. So, and we all have bad games. I haven't had one like that, but you know, it's a bad day. I put it. So, if you have a few more bad days, you keep working, and you're going to get out of it sooner or later. It took longer than I wanted to, but just kept pushing, and every day I felt like I was going to get out of it.
So, I mean, the reputation of your work ethic has been great. I mean, people just say you nonstop working before, after the games, during the games, almost working too much. What has been the key to make you settle down? It looks like you've seen the ball. Things are slowing down for you. What has been the biggest difference for you?
Just slowing down my goal, I guess. Slowing down what I need from this guy, what I'm looking for from this guy, and what he's trying to do to me. So, you know, altering my homework a little bit, and you know, having a better plan and sticking to that plan.
How much video are you watching? Are you a guy that watches video just game day? Are you watching it on the plane or the night before the games?
I like to have it as fresh as possible, so probably within 30 minutes of going out to the game. And then if the guys are coming in out the bullpen, I'll check it real quick and get it going.
You go from Marlins Stadium, one of the hardest parks to hit home runs, a pitcher's haven, to now you come over here, and this must look like a little league park for you. Are you sometimes tempted trying to elevate everything, or are you still trying to hit, you know, your line drives and be a great hitter?
No, I'm still trying to hit line drives because all you got to do is put the barrel on the ball for these short corners. You know, it's a bit deep in the heart of the field, but you know, anywhere you get to put a good swing on it and good ball, it's going to be good.
So when I used to hit here, you see that Toyota sign?
Yeah.
You know, depending on who the pitcher was, that would be one target. And then the other target was, when you see Dunkin' Donuts, that would be another target.
Yeah.
Do you sit out here sometimes like you're in a fairway and actually have targets?
Yeah, that bullpen's a good one. Toyota sign's perfect. I like my direction to be that way, always. That keeps me inside the ball, gives my hands a chance to strike and get a good barrel on it, and usually good things will happen.
And let's talk about a little bit about your stance. Tell me where you were before, and then show me the adjustment of where this foot's come now.
Okay, originally?
Well, yeah, when you weren't closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I started off relatively straight, maybe a little open, and I would do a little.
So right there, hold on.
Yeah.
So that's where you were. That's great. And tell me your adjustment now.
Now I'm about right here.
And tell me why you made that adjustment. How has this helped you so much? Because since you've done that, your numbers are off the charts.
Well, it keeps my direction here. It stops me from pulling off, less chance for my hips or my shoulder to pull off. I need everything to be up through the big part of the field, and like I said, good things usually happen.
And when you say, if I said, gee, you can have your best pitch, where is it, what location, what's the pitch, and what's the location?
I'd say middle in, right here. We call that like a 3 ball, maybe.
Yeah, so we got a 3 ball right there. Let me get that ball, Mr. Andy. We're gonna call that a 3 ball right there. Yeah. And give me a velocity on that so I can get a little visual.
My ideal velocity?
Yeah.
Like 92.
92, and you want that, I'm assuming, as a 4-seamer straight.
4-seamer straight, yeah.
I love it. I would still be playing if I could get that pitch. So June 20th, I love that day. I was sitting at home, I'm watching you. Big G goes deep, a lot of emotion. I loved it. I thought that was like hello New York moment. Tell me how you felt when you hit it, and when you were driving home, how good did that feel? How many texts did you have?
Yeah, my phone was blowing up for sure. That felt great, man. I mean, I was working hard to get back to myself, and I feel like that was a good start to feeling, you know, comfortable and being in my zone, ready to go here.
I know you and I have been texting. It just feels like you're a lot more comfortable. You're walking around. These guys love you. There's so much support in this team. How helpful has that been for you to you know?
They've been great since I got here in spring training. You know, they've been the same. Good games, bad games, it doesn't matter. We're all here for one goal, and that's to get us a win that day. And, you know, sometimes I'm not going to be able to do it. Sometimes the top of the lineup is going to be the bottom of the lineup. You know, we're all here for the common goal, and we know that.
Last one from me, Jacob deGrom. You face him, one of the best pitchers in the game, maybe his last start as a Met.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about him that you see the ball so well? Why have you had so much success against him?
Well, he's a guy that if he makes his pitches, you're going to be out. Mm-hmm. So you just got to really be patient and lock in on what I'm trying to do, and not as much as what he's trying to do. You know, sometimes he's going to give it to you, sometimes he's not. You know, it just depends. But he's one of those guys in matchups that I look forward to because of that. If he's on, he's going to get me, and if I'm on, I'm going to get him.
And you know he's going to challenge you. He's
yeah,
not
and he's going to challenge you. Yeah,
great.
and he's going to pump it in there. So.
And then last thing you said, what you're trying to do against a guy like him, are you thinking more left center, right center, or just middle of the field?
No, we're going right center.
Right center.
Yeah.
So deGrom, there it is. He's going right center.